Hi guys, so today I'm reviewing this iFootage monopode that I got off of Amazon. Now just a quick note, this listing for it is kind of confusing when you're reading through the reviews because it actually has multiple different monopods as well as like a tripod head and different things all under the same listing. So when you're looking at the reviews, people are reviewing different items on there. So just make sure when you're reading the reviews, you know which item the reviewers are talking about. So anyway, this review is about the 150 centimeter, I think it's called the quick adjustable monopod. Now I just want to say, I wasn't going to do a video review for this, but this thing definitely warrants one. It is just really well thought out, and I'm really impressed with, just the features on this as well as the build quality. And I also wanted to address some of the issues that some of the other reviewers have raised about this as well. So anyway, so to start off with, it's really well made. It's some solid, it's all aluminum. You're not going to find hardly any plastic on here. The only rubber you have is on this handle right here, which I'll get to in a minute. Has a little bit of foam here, so when you're carrying it, your hand's not going to slip around. And then, has a little bit of a rubber base down here. But other than that, it's aluminum. It's solid, really well built, but yet it's not super heavy. Obviously, I don't have, a video head on here. But yeah, I have no problem carrying this around, with my camera and the fluid head or throwing it in my backpack or something like that. So anyway, so one of the unique features about this that I have not seen on other monopods, or I don't think I've seen this on any monopods, and works really well for me. I do a lot of run and gun filmmaking, documentary style, a lot of travel filmmaking, so speed is of the essence. I'm not doing setup shots. Everything that I'm doing is as it's happening out there. So being able to adjust this by simply turning this handle, and then that's all. And then you twist, quarter twist, maybe a little bit half a twist, and there you go. It's locked into place, and it is solid even with a heavy camera package on here. Most monopods, as you've seen, will have multiple flip levers, different stages for different heights. I hate it when I have one stage fully extended and I'm like, crap, I need to go higher. So I got to bend all the way down to the bottom to release the other stage that's down there. Having the single point of locking and then it moves both stages all at once, like that is amazing. Overall, the length of it is pretty standard for most monopods. It's not super short, right? But with a monopod, you're not looking for short, right? You want to go for kind of like a handheld look, but obviously more stable. So you're going from maybe waist up when it comes to that kind of thing. So that is a really awesome functionality. The other functionality, which is really cool, what you're seeing obviously on more monopods and stuff, is this locking mechanism down here on the base of the monopod. Now this is it's basically a ball mount, right? And so you have this knob here, you can loosen it, you can move the monopod around, right? So you get full range of movement, and then you tighten it down and it locks it into place. Okay, now this isn't a positive lock. This isn't going to hold the monopod completely into place. I have not found a ball head yet that if you were to add a, 2.5-foot lever onto it, adding extra weight on the top with your camera package, I've not found a ball head yet that would actually completely hold that into place where there is no movement. So when you have this all the way down, you can tighten it down as far as you want, and you're going to be able to move it back and forth some. You'll find some monopods, some brands that'll have like a positive locking mechanism where it won't move at all. Regardless if it doesn't move it at all, like this is a really small base to have your camera package this high or higher up and then trust that this base is going to hold your camera into place. The only way I use this positive locking mechanism is if I'm doing interviews or if I just need to take my hands off of it for a minute, but I'm still sitting right next to it. If I do leave it alone, I'm going to attach this onto a chair, a tree, get a little Velcro strap, wrap it around that just as an extra safety. I'm never going to leave this with my thousands of dollars worth of camera gear on the top and just trust that this is going to hold it up. So this is a great additional feature, having the ability to tighten this down. Just know the limitations. You are going to be able to move it a little bit. But even if you couldn't, I still wouldn't trust it to keep my camera package totally safe. So anyway, that's a nice feature. I use that a lot on it. And something else that I really like, some of the other monopods, it can be kind of finicky trying to adjust these legs. This is super easy. It's these big red buttons. Makes it really nice. You just do that. You can fold it up. And then it also has multiple positions for the legs. I will get to that in a minute. Anyway, this button just makes it really nice and easy to flip all these legs up for storage. There you go. Okay, now something that I really love about this, I have been looking for a mini monopod for my camera package, or not, excuse me, mini tripod for my camera package for a long time, but I couldn't justify buying one. I don't need it that often, but when I need it, you know, it's nice to have. This gives you that mini tripod functionality built into your monopod. So up here it has a quick release for your tripod head. You simply pull this lever down, and then this obviously has your tripod head attached. That comes off. Has the same mechanism down here. Pop the main monopod off of it. Attach your quick release plate. And there you go. You have a mini tripod right there. And then hence why these feet have three different adjustments on it. You can have them there, or, you know, a little extra height. Now, this is just a mini monopod. It's for those really low angle shots that you're gonna need once in a while. Hence why there's not a lot of height adjustment on it, but it is nice that you can adjust it, you know, what is that? An extra 3 inches or something. So you have that functionality, super helpful, really nice that they threw that in there. They didn't have to, they could have just left it, you know, as it is. But the fact that you have that ability is really nice. This bottom piece also unscrews. If you want like a true monopod, you can screw it into the bottom of the monopod like that, and then you have just the monopod. Doing video, I always have the feet out. It gives you an extra stability there, regardless of what kind of ground you're on. It's not going to slip around, so that's really nice. So anyway, this monopod, again, I just want to say really well thought out design. I'm really happy with all of iFootage's products that I have been getting. I've got some lights from them. I have this monopod. I think I have a tripod as well, and all of their stuff is really top notch. I've been really, really impressed with it. So anyway, just be aware of, obviously the limitations of this when it comes to the locking mechanism for the monopod, keeping it in place. And you are going to be happy with it. I definitely give this thing 5 stars. I am extremely happy with this monopod, and I'm really excited to have this as part of my kit.